Alright everyone, welcome again to another CGO broadcast. I'm Ink. Casting with me today is going to be Miss Guy.
Hello everyone, how you doing?
Excellent. And today we have the winner bracket finals of the AIC Qualifier 2015. It is going to be Celsia versus Andromeda. Pretty hyped match, to be honest. These two teams played exceptionally well yesterday. Were you able to catch any of the games, Smith?
Unfortunately not as much last night, but I did see how the players went up, and I saw that was quite a close match for Andromeda when they played against villains in those semi-finals. I believe it was a 2-1 win for Andromeda with a 7-6 win in the last map, so that is really, really close.
Yeah, for sure. Like that villains game and the global game. Those, I think all the VODs are up on YouTube actually, so you guys can check those out after the stream. Um, we're ready to go. We're just waiting on the players to ready up here. The first map is going to be Airplane. How do you think that's going to factor into these teams' performance?
Well, as we all know, Airplane is quite an NRF-based map. I do know that Kimpa is actually quite a good player on Airplane. The last time I saw them play Celsia on Airplane, it was quite a big lead and quite a big win for Andromeda as well, but I don't know how that's going to turn out since I have Mankey in their team now. What Celsia has to do is to get at least 4 rounds on that NRF side to have a good outcome. If it's going to be like 3-3, or if Andromeda manages to take the lead, they will have a hard time in winning this first map.
Yeah, and what do you think about the scopes, Timmy Perno and Kimpa? Of course, everyone knows who Kimpa is, but Timmy Perno, he can hold his own against Kimpa as well. How do you think the scopes are going to get used on Airplane?
Well, the scopes are going to be quite important in this map. I assume that Timmy... Well, I actually don't know where he's gonna play. Usually would expect the scope to stay in Blue Room, but I don't think Timmy's gonna be there. I rather think he's gonna be at one side.
Yeah.
What I did see the last time, what I was talking about earlier, when they were facing each other as well in Airplane, we did see a one-on-one show-off between Timmy and Kimpa. For those who can remember it, that was epic.
Yeah, it was pretty epic. I think you're right there that Timmy does play Site 1 with, I think it's Ciboulette, maybe? I can't remember exactly how they were
Well,
playing it yesterday.
Ciboulette is appointment, so I would expect him to play close at 2 and have another guy covering him at box. One guy's gonna be around the middle, maybe around the ledge area to hold off, and well, more around the blue room. And 2 players are gonna play at 1. One guy either all the way far back on the side, Timmy more bit aggressive watching the DDs, or the rifle. Well, the rifle's either gonna be in the back or also playing close at the DDs. At least that's what I expect.
Yeah, definitely. Ciboulette is back in the room. He just needs to ready up and we can get this started.
Yeah,
The
first map.
Sorry, what were we gonna say?
Yeah, the first map of the winner bracket finals. For those that missed the draw, we have 2 other maps coming up. Obviously, we have dual side. It's the second map, and if a third map is needed, we're gonna see hammer blow.
And we were so close to starting. And then Devlead had to said wait.
Players gonna change a bit. So yeah, for Andromeda, we have Vitsi, Cypher, Zeter, Kimpa, and Letu. And for Celsia, we see Timmy, Porno, Cibulat, Doliphin, Devilit, and Mankey. Here we go.
Here we go again, Celsia versus Andromeda. One of the biggest rivalries we've seen in AVA, I think, the last 2 years. Celsia, sometimes they can beat Andromeda, but more often than not, Andromeda is coming out on top there. Make sure the chat...
Celsia...
Yeah?
Sorry?
I was just going to tell the chat to make sure that they give us their feedback on who they think is going to win this match, the first map.
Well, what I was about to say is that Celsia practiced really hard this week on trying to claim that golden ticket for the AIC to go there to Taiwan in a couple of months. So they'll definitely put up a hard fight against Andromeda.
Yeah, I think everyone's going to be walking around on the ground trying to find their chocolate bar wrapper.
Well, it's actually a bit different than I expected. Timmy is playing in the mid, Cibulat's playing close at 2 as you expected, Doliphin's playing in the back there, and they have a very defensive setup at 1, with Mankey just waiting under the window, definitely playing a bit far back.
Yeah, it's actually weird because I don't think Timmy played anywhere other than one when he played Airplane against the other team yesterday. So they're switching it
Wow.
up, trying to, I think, maybe to throw off Andromeda. They don't know where anyone's playing.
Could be
Like,
a bit risky though.
yeah, well, look at Kimpa. He's over there at one. Is he trying to, like, did Andromeda say, hey, Kimpa, go to one? They're trying to get the pick over there on
Well,
Timmy?
what Fitzy and Zeter are doing is more important, in my opinion. They already almost pushed up at the box room, and it's only Sibulite who's waiting there. See, now they go. I think Timmy heard them.
This is the weak spot for Celsia here. Can Zitor and Fitzy push through it? Dolphin just get a kill onto Let at mid, though, so that's going to stop any kind of push that Andromeda was trying to do there for now.
Kimpa's now gonna try and draw the attention to one side. He's gonna try and make some shots, maybe try and get Devilly down. Hopefully Dolphin will rotate and then they'll push in. That's what I'm waiting for.
Oh, look at this. Zitor is backing off from that 2
No,
site.
no, they're rotating.
Will they commit to a 1? I think a 1 is a little bit more risky to do than this 2 at the moment.
Well, they have no idea where everyone is. They only know that Dolphin is in the mid. Vitzi's now gonna throw a nade, see if he can catch anyone off guard. I call Dolphin there. So that's 2 players on the spot. They're now coming in. They don't spot anyone. It's really hard to see. First shot's being fired, and yeah, there we go. It's just Cypher's up already. Wow.
I
That
think
went lightning.
yeah, like the key thing there, I think, is that Celsia didn't show where anyone was except for Timmy. Andromeda didn't know where 4 of the 5 players were. Like, they didn't peek or anything, and Andromeda just had no idea what to do. So then they forced a push into 1 with a smoke, and we saw how it worked out.
It was a really strong defense there by Mankey and Devilite. Mankey was just playing all the way in the back of the one side, and Zeter totally didn't expect him there. That caught him totally off guard, and within a second, I think 3 players of Andromeda were down, and it was just Cypher's up against 5.
And same setup from both teams, actually. Celsia repeating what worked, and Andromeda repeating what didn't work, actually. Zetor's rotating back over to that 2 with Fitzy. What do you think Andromeda's game plan here is? Get a pick with Kimpa, and that's about it?
Oh, they should. Well, Kimpa is there in quite a good position. They saw already that Mankey and Devilite are just playing a bit back, and that nobody here is prepared to peek out, so they've got to make the picks, they've got to make the pushes, and hopefully it will work out. And on the defense-based map and a rough-sided map like this, an airplane, it is really, really hard to get through.
Yeah, do you think Zetor and Vitzy and Let are going to try to do this push now that Let was able to make it up mid without dying? So we could see Zetor going to the blue room here. He's going to try to smoke it off.
Yeah, he's going to go there.
But Timmy
That may
Perno
actually
is up
work.
here.
Oh, Kimpa missed his shot on Mankey. Now's he just got to do it. If he can get Timmy down. See, now he's back up from Sibulite, and now they still can't get through.
Yeah, they had the exchange, but Subulet was able to capitalize on killing Zetor out of that blue room, and now the offensive team is at a 2-man or 1-man disadvantage here in a 3v4.
Cypher's gonna make the shot on Mankey, but I don't think he knows he's there. He's going to mid now as well. Cypher should peek around the corner.
Yeah. Kimpa has that ASW pushing into one side. He's got Subulet on his left. 2 side, I should say. Subulet there is with that point man, so this is pretty risky if Kimpa tries to push in there. He can be heavily punished.
Timmy is also waiting there.
Kimpa takes down Timmy, but Kimpa, his position is given away. Subulet, are you going to get him? Oh, they keep missing their shots. Subulet's going to get taken down. Mankey comes around from spawn, takes down Kimpa, but Mankey is only 10 HP. And Devilly will close it up there with that kill into Vitzy. So that was a good push there from Andromeda, but they just kept losing more players than they were getting kills, to be honest.
Celsia's defense is just rock solid. There's no way to get through there. It's gonna be really, really tough for Andromeda to make a win. But I think by now they should have... Oh, look at that. Celsia is now completely changing their tactics with having Dolphin and Timmy on one side.
And this is going to play right into Andromeda's push into 1. Like, Timmy and Dolphin are in pretty good spots here to halt this push if they can land their shots.
I think they expected the same sort of defense as we saw during the first 2 rounds. And Celsia is just changing tactics around.
Gets the first kill. Zetor sneaks in.
Timmy can't see anything. Well, Zetor is on the spot. See, Celsia's not moving now.
Yeah, they're waiting for that bomb plant. But yeah, Zitor was the key there. He kind of pushed into that one side and forced their way in there, getting the 2 kills. Zitor is going to
Cibulat's
pick up
gonna
the
be
scope.
key. Cibulat's gonna be the key player here to this round. If he can surprise Kimpa out, but I think Kimpa heard him. No, he didn't. Well, now he should. Yeah, Kimpa's watching in the back. Oh, Kimpa's down. Now they've got a good shot at retaking it. Now Cibulat's coming in from the vent as well. This is a good push. This is one hell of a retake. Cibulat horn slide down. Well, definitely it's just calmly refusing the bomb. That was an amazing retake by Celsia.
Yeah, they took out Kimpa from behind, and that just enabled them to pinch in, get all the kills. Let was actually able to get 1 kill in retaliation to that, but it just wasn't enough. He wasn't able to get that 2nd kill, and definitely was already on the bomb in the meantime. So, I don't know, Andromeda was kind of like pushed to the limit there.
It was really important that that Cibulat came in from the back. He completely surprised the other players there and was just able to do something. Now Kimpa's gonna try and open up the sides here, getting the first pick on Cibulat mid.
He also switched to the DSRs, and he got triggered it, giving up that ASW. And look at Kimpa, he's pushing up mid. Hopefully we can get onto him. Wow, he got another kill already.
Let's already tanked Timmy Corner's shot on 1 and now rotating. Kimpa with another, that's a 3k already.
Kimpa's angry. He needs to win a round here, guys. It's about to explode.
It's gonna be Kimpa time again. Plus Leto takes down Timmy. Oh, through the wall.
And this happens time and time again. Kimpa just decides randomly to get 3 kills, and then his team wins the round. How do you think Andromeda, Celsia, how were they peaking like aggressively, or was it just Kimpa that was
Kimpa was only playing aggressively.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those nades going on there. Dollarfriend completely nading Kimpa out there. He had no idea where it was coming from.
And that's already 2 kills on Andromeda here.
They're stuck.
3 kills, like this Celsia defense is crazy. Dollarfriend getting a double kill and Cibulat to end the round with a kill onto Vizzy. And that's 4 to 1
completely
on
stuck.
defense.
Completely stuck. There was no way to get through. But still, nothing is lost. I mean, if it's a 5 to 1 lead, Celsia's got a fair lead and should be able to take it home. But if Andromeda manages to take this round, nothing is lost. They've actually got probably the best opportunity to win if they get this round. So this round's going to be very important for the outcome.
Yeah, Timmy Prono definitely, they were pushing up there in box room. They did back off after doing their nades. I don't think they hit anyone actually with those, but Zitor, Fitzy, and Cyfez are going to try to push into this. I believe they do smoke it up unless it's a fake, but Kimpa and Let are pushing up that mid. This could get really dicey for Celsia. They're going to have 3 players here. Mankey, definitely, and Timmy Prono all need to go massive here. Timmy Prono watching that cross through the smoke. Can he land these shots?
Oh, Letu is already in the blue room. Look at that. Letu is open in the side. There we go. There they have the spot.
And yeah,
this is what I want.
It's all up to Timmy Prono right now to get just 2 kills for the rest of his team to rotate over from behind. I don't know if he's going to be able to do this. He is getting pushed right now. That scary Let is pushing up on his left. Timmy Prono can hear him. Is he going to get the shot? He takes him down very easily. Another player on the stairs. It is Subalet, I believe. Cyfez takes down Dolphin from behind.
Tim is going to wait, but look at Kimpa. Kimpa's coming up there. Almost ninja-ming out, if you would say. Yeah, Subalet's got no chance there.
So it's like you said, Andromeda won the round. They're in a pretty good spot. Getting 2 rounds on offense isn't that bad, I would say. It's a lot to work with. A pretty good padding if they can win these next 2 rounds, to be honest.
They have a really good shot there now on winning. Kimpa and Zeter are playing on 1. Zeter is playing with the Kraken. Letu is a second scope. And he's holding in the blue room. That's important.
Yeah. Definitely that 2-scope setup can be utilized really well on airplane. But I do think it makes you susceptible to a rush on mid. If your scopes aren't landing their shots.
Let's see what the players are able to do here. Oh, they're actually gonna go through mid. What is this?
They're gonna go up through mid without a smoke, and that's gonna be free range for Let.
That's risky.
Yeah. And now what are they gonna do? Down a player? Their main strategy for the round just got found out. Like, what is Celsia gonna do to recover this? Apparently gonna kill on Let.
I think you got your answer there straight away.
Yeah. But that's a key thing that a lot of teams don't do. They lose an advantage and then they don't do anything to recover it. And these top teams, they're always going to fight for those advantages. And we saw that with Dollar Frame there. Timmy Prono though.
Keep flashing himself there.
Yeah, Timmy Prono taking down Kimpa as well.
People are saying that there's a problem with the sound, that the sound is a bit delayed. I don't know if there's like something going on, but that would not be useful whatsoever. I'm just saying what I hear. I don't know if it's correct. Let me actually check.
Well, just keep letting us know in the chat of any issues, guys, and we'll try to fix them for the next map. Currently, there's only 20 seconds left in the round. Zetor Sypha is our last man alive for the defensive team. Offensive team needs to get into a site really soon here. Celsia, they've only got 15 seconds to plant. Zetor is right below the window. Might get one kill. He gets one kill. Can he find a second? Gets a second kill. Gets a third kill.
That's three! Oh my god, Zetor! Is he going for the 1v4? It's just Dolly up. Oh. Dolly with 1 HP, showing no mercy on Zetor. That would have been one hell of a clutch.
That was crazy. They didn't check it. That's usually a spot you need to check because that's like a pub star spot that you play in pubs, right? Zetor using that to get advantage, getting 3 kills, but ultimately it didn't work out. It's going to be 5-2 though.
There's indeed a small delay on the sound, by the way. It's about 1 to 2 seconds. I just checked it.
Well, I reset the connection thing to the video, so hopefully that resets it. If not, I'm sorry for that, guys.
Menki's gonna try and open up there, along with Sibulat, and they're now rotating straight away. They're gonna try and get to that one side where Zetor and Kimpa are waiting for them. Dollarfriend's almost in the vent already. What's Dollarfriend gonna try here? Gonna try and spot someone, but Zetor will spot him if he goes too far. I made some noise. It's not good. It's not going back. Not taking chances. They're gonna smoke them in. They're gonna go. There we go. Celsia push coming in. The smokes and nade flying out.
Oh.
Kimpa getting a collateral there. Oh my god.
But Mankey does return with a kill into Zetor. Devilita pushing to the site.
Devilita and Mankey are on spot and they take it anyways. Now Sypha's gonna wait for Vitsi. In the 2v3 situation. What went on there?
I don't know, just so explosive. Kimpa got 2 kills, Mankey Devilita just got 3 kills of their own. What just happened?
That was one hell of a collateral though.
I don't know what Vitsi and Syphas are gonna be able to do to get into the site.
Oh, they gotta get Timmy down. Timmy does get. They get Timmy down. Mankey's waiting there.
Yeah, Celsia's really good at using that buddy system. They always have 2 guys covering the same spot so that if one dies, the other one can come out and get the kill. And that's just what we saw there. Back and forth kills, always going in favor of Celsia though, on that retake.
What I find quite interesting is that Celsia is playing so well on the attack now. I mean, they've got 2 rounds in a row on attack. The only 2 rounds on attack so far. They won them all. Drama's definitely feeling the pressure now. I don't think if they'll be able to take it home. They do have the advantage, but gonna be so hard.
Was Airplane Celsia or Andromeda's pick? Do you remember?
It was Andromeda's pick.
Well, that's just demoralizing. If you pick this airplane map and you potentially lose 7-2, not looking good. Celsia though, they're actually looking pretty amazing right now. Sammy Prono with his fancy nades, getting ready for the call out.
Timmy just looking under there. The small bar. Does not get the pick though. Or can he?
I don't know, they keep, Let and like Cyphers keep peeking him in blue room, and he just keeps getting all these opportunities to get kills, and...
Or if they can get Let out of there right now, they have a good shot on taking the site.
They are gonna flash, Double's gonna go in.
No, Devily's gonna go around. Surprising Kimpa. What a move by Devily. That's unfortunate. Letu missing 2 shots there.
Devil actually fake peeked him around the corner, and now Timmy Prono's gonna go massive and takes down Cyphers with a headshot.
That was just so unfortunate for Cyphers. You could only see Timmy's head, and before he knew, he was down.
Yeah, Zitor is going to sneak up on Dalaprane, get that frag, but he needs to find Mankey around the corner. He finds him, tries to do the pre-fire, but not landing any of the shots. Mankey's
Timmy's already rotating with C4.
Yeah, this is a rough spot for Andromeda to be in. They make one bad move and they're going to be out of it.
Zeter does not know, and Timmy's going to try and peek him out of the window. I think Zeter knows now. Now it's going to be a 2. And Sibulite's going to catch Vitzi off guard. There we go. It's just Zeter up in a 1v3 situation.
He gets
get
the second kill. Can't land any of the other shots into the site. This retake's going to be even harder now.
Mankey got on the spot there. That's an interesting pick. But Timmy is there to catch him off. That's a GG for the first map. A 7-2 win for Celsia. Who would have guessed that?
No, I've been closer. Like 6-7 or something if Celsia had one, but absolutely crazy.
I totally did not see that coming. But Celsia is just playing absolutely amazing.
So the next map is going to be dual side, I believe.
Let's see if there's anything else going on in the meantime. Let's see how the loser brackets are standing. Villains and Fruit Dealers are playing there against each other in the loser bracket semifinals. In the other semifinals, we have Global up against Reeves. It does look like there are some sort of problems there. We may have to look at that in a bit.
If you guys look on the stream, this is where Zitor got those 3 kills through the window as they were just jumping over him. He lets the first one go through, kills him, takes down the second one as well. Oh, that was just hilarious. Hopefully we can get more highlights out of Andromeda and Celsia on this dual site map.
Well, we already got one.
Got one what?
Well, we already got one highlight by Zeter
Yeah.
That 3k. Almost 1v4.
Yeah, it was pretty hilarious. I hope that people enjoy that. But the map is going to be dual site. I believe this would be Celsia's pick, I believe. So
it was Celsia's pick indeed.
I would say dual site's the most balanced map in the game. Would you agree with me there, or would you disagree?
It's gonna be an interesting one. I honestly don't really know, but I know that Celsia is really, really strong on this map. But in the end, if I had to make a prediction, I'd say 7-5 for Andromeda.
Well, I'm gonna say 7-5 for Celsia because I think their little flash grenades that they were doing on airplane, like Timmy Perna was flashing in window to blue room, and then Devleet would go into the blue room either to kill Let or to go around and kill Kimpa. I think they're gonna do more of that stuff on here, and if they can get those flashes to work on dual site, there's no way to defend those sites. I think for Andromeda, like I don't think they'll be prepared for it. So yeah, I don't know, it's gonna be really exciting. I'm happy to see that Celsia's like trying to improve their own individual play and teamwork as well. It's actually pretty crazy to see teams do those flashes. No one else actually really does that. After this map though, we will do a giveaway, so make sure you are following the channel and are logged in or have the Twitch chat loaded, because you have to be followed in order to win the giveaway.
Yeah, but what is the giveaway for tonight? Did I know already?
It is Mosin the God Sports for 15 days and an Ian set for 7 days as well. So
don't forget to use your katana for 7 days.
Alright, the katana as well, I forgot about that.
So yeah, that's the Mosin the God Sports 15 days, as Ink said, Yuchi Katana 7 days, and the full Iron set for 7 days, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and we'll be giving away 2 giveaway codes today, actually. Instead of the 1 like yesterday, we'll be giving away 2. Grand Finals, I think we'll give away 3 after every map if we have enough codes left. So
Should
make
have
sure you
quite a
stay
lot.
tuned for that. Yeah. Check out all of our Facebook for any event notices, our Twitter for when we go live, and our YouTube for all the highlights and VODs. The VODs from yesterday are up. Highlights will be up within 12 hours after the stream ends today, as well as all the other VODs. And as we load into dual site, guys, make sure you let us know in the chat if there are any sound delays. Sometimes that can be OBS, sometimes that can be Twitch. If it's OBS, me just resetting the source from AVA itself should fix the problem. So if that doesn't fix it, then it is a Twitch issue. I will try to figure out if there's any solutions that we can do for that. But yeah, are you excited, Miss Sky, for this game?
Well, the heat's definitely on Andromeda now. They've got to show everything they've got. I think it's gonna be a really close match. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, like if Andromeda lose this map, they go into the loser bracket, and they'll probably make it out of the loser bracket. Like the only other team that I think could beat them is Villains, because Villains did give them a run for their money on that second map, but Andromeda did ultimately beat them yesterday. But Andromeda, they get to the grand finals and they're down 1 map. Celsia only needs to win 2, Andromeda needs to win 3. So I don't know, it's gonna be really tough, I believe.
I'm just checking now for the match against Villains and Fruit Dealers, and
Yeah.
it actually looks like they're only about to start now. They have 1 player coming on really late for Fruit Dealers, but I think they can start now. Bit weird. And the other match between Global and Reeves is already done. Reeves already won against Global. We'll just take a look at the scores. It looks to be a 7-2. Wow. Quite a stronghold.
Actually, on the ESL rule set, it doesn't actually state that the team who picks the map, the other team picks the side. The only reference is that the team that picks the map can also pick their side.
Wait, is that actually a new thing now?
That's actually how it's been. The teams have actually been playing it the other way, and nothing has actually been said about it. So we looked up the rules.
Used to the other way.
Yeah. So we had to get technical yesterday with Andromeda versus someone.
Yeah, if the players want to do it, otherwise we can't really blame them, can we?
It's like a oversight that we've had for like the last 2 years or something, but they actually were having a confrontation about it, so we had to go look at the rules and reference them. So we had to do what the rules said, so... Anyways, we're loading to the map.
We'll see how it turns out in map 2, dual side between Celsia, who starts on EU, and Andromeda starting on the NRF side. In the map dual side, it's more balanced, so they should get about 3 rounds, and the game is DCing right away for me.
Well, I loaded in, so lucky for me, sucks for you.
Celsia, at least it's loading out for me now.
Celsia's gonna be on the
that's right.
offensive side here, and Timmy Perno going absolutely massive, getting 2 kills on Fitzy and Z-Tor. Cyphus though is going to shut him down with that kill. No one
just got kicked out.
Well, you're free to come back.
I'm coming back now, no worries.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Kimpa is gonna go up on the bridge. He's on defense though. With that scope, Subalet, Mankey, and Devlit though are in underground right now, looking towards to go 2, but Kimpa is in spawn. Actually, he's not gonna. Okay, he's gonna check it now. Cyphers is in 2, I believe. Oh, actually, he's not in 2, but he's actually on ladder. He could do a massive flank here on Celsia if he decides to drop down here, but he's just trying to make sure that there's no one else at mid. Cyphus dropping down, making noise. I think they heard him. Bomb has gone down by Celsia. Kimpa and Let both get a kill onto Devlit and Mankey. Sibilet, though, does return with a kill onto Kimpa. Cyphus is going to push into the site. Who's gonna win this fight, Sublet or Syphus? Whoever wins this is probably gonna win the round. Syphus getting the kill. Can he get the next kill here? He's
Syphus knows. Oh, that was just not enough. And there's a dead round called straight away. Don't know what happened. One of the players must have DC'd then. I think Timmy did.
Yeah.
Me as well. No. Yeah, he did as well. There are only 3 X's.
Maybe it was just a crash since you got kicked out as well.
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, Timmy is actually known to crash just as much as Taz crashes, so nothing new there. But that was the first round going to Celsia. Celsia on the offensive side, they were able to push into 2. And basically what every team does, Andromeda, they have no one inside of 2 defending it. That's normal. Usually they play on the retake. And Andromeda, they weren't able to retake pretty well because I think it was Sublet that got a double kill and ramp or something. It's actually really crazy what...
Yeah, bit of a strange one. It looks like Timmy had the same issue as I had.
Yeah.
So. Oh well. Alright, they're gonna do the suicides now. Nades are dropping. There we go.
Operation failure. Return to main base.
Now we go. Celsia having a 1-0 lead here.
And that's a big thing. For Andromeda to lose the first map and then they go into the second map and they lose the first round like that, I think that's heavily demoralizing to Andromeda's mentality. But they are a veteran team, they should be able to bring it back and focus on winning some more rounds.
That was interesting to see Vitsi play here, who was just timing his nade on the seconds, waiting till the round was started for 10 seconds exactly, and then he threw his nade. Fortunately, no kill for him. Zeter's playing very aggressively. He's gonna meet up with Devilite there. You hear Devilite?
He actually might.
Oh, look at that! Nice work by Devilite, but he is very low now. That was a good pre-fire.
And that spot, we've seen it used previously yesterday. A lot of people tried to use it, but it really didn't work out. It's such an easy spot to punish from the offensive team. Syphus, though, inside of 1, going to try to defend this tank push coming out from Dollarprint into Perno, but Kimpa might be in some trouble here against Devilite. Devilite getting a double kill on 15 Kimpa.
That's a 3k already.
Dollarprint
oh no, wait, never mind. Yeah, it is. Sorry.
And look at this flank. There. Look at this flank from Sublet. They've already won the round, like, just kill after kill after kill after kill. They only lost Dollarprint. Celsia just showing their strength on the offensive side here on dual site against Andromeda as well.
Celsia is playing stronger than ever. Never seen him play this strong, and if Andromeda doesn't watch out, they're gonna lose their ticket. Because Andromeda and Celsia were one of the teams that were anticipated to win this cup. Well, I think that Andromeda had probably the most votes for the players, but yeah. It's quite proven to be otherwise. Celsia is playing amazing at the moment.
And look, they took down Kimpa. That's the first thing they did this round. Take down Kimpa. And if they can shut down Kimpa, what defense does Andromeda really have? Like, Syphus and Zetor need to step up huge. And Let just needs to play on that retake, but I don't know, Dollarprint here is pushing up on the barrels. He sees one player, gets one tap into them. Syphus is going to try to pre-fire back here. Celsia just kind of pushing all around the map. I don't know, they're actually going towards 1 right now.
Celsia is playing very smart. They're playing very passively, but they play on picks, as you can see. They want to get some picks, and when they realize we can push in there, they're going to go for it. What Andromeda did, Andromeda had more of a tactic in mind, and when they weren't all that playing on picks, we saw Kimpa play on picks 1 round, he got 3 kills, and then they got the round.
Yeah, and only Let is left here. He's last man alive.
Same's happening now. They're just playing on picks, they know where everyone is, and then they're gonna push, then they're gonna make a move, and they just take the round, and now a 3-0 lead already.
Yeah, I believe the key of that round was, I think it was Devilite was peeking under bridge, trying to push that right-hand side of 1 on offense, but his teammate naded for him when he peeked, so even though Devilite didn't get the kill and he backed off, they still got the kill from that nade. It was just such good coordination from them. They were covering themselves by a grenade and peeking at the same time. And I think that's what Celsia does. Like, they don't just go for picks themselves, they go for picks with their teammates, you know? And they get some map ground as well. Kimpa is going to open up with a kill onto Devilito at mid. He's actually not going to keep pushing, he is going to back off. That's a pretty smart decision. Hold on to their advantage, not risk anything.
See, Dolphin is now trying to catch him off guard. If Dolphin figures out there are 3 people at one side, they are gonna push straight away. They know Kimpa's playing at the base.
Yeah, he got
Timmy's
that
just
kill
gonna
on
wait for him
Mankey.
now. Timmy just going away. Just when Kimpa's about to peek.
Yeah, Timmy is trying to get this pick onto Led, who's on top of 1 at the moment, I believe. I actually think he's on the ledge, to be honest, and I don't think Timmy can see him from here. If Timmy actually dropped down, he'd be able to see him. Led is going to take out Dalaprane, and Cyphers is going to take down Subulet, so that 1 defense is coming out strong, preventing that last-ditch effort coming out. Going to get to Timmy Prono, 1v5, he has an FRF too. Gets the first pick onto Let, can he find a second? Needs to be quick here, he's only got 48 seconds left in the round. Looks to his left, doesn't get the flick shot. Cyphers is going to end his spree, and that's going to be the first round. Andromeda on the board here on defense.
Would have been interesting if Timmy was able to do that. I mean, it was a 1v5 after all.
I was just looking for the highlight clips. A heavy mid push here coming out from Andromeda. They have 3 people stacked in mid. Subulet is down below. Don't get fooled there, guys. I believe that is Vitzi and Timmy Prono trying to contest this mid pick, but they're so low and they're not getting any kills. Definitely is finally going to be taken down by Cyphers. Dalaprane, though, is going to get a return kill onto Let. So it even out a little bit to 4v4. I spoke too soon. No, never mind. Look at Zetor, he's up on bridge. That's going to be a thorn in Celsia's side if they try to push this. Timmy Prono is actually really close to Zetor.
Zetor's gotta get Timmy down there.
Such good play there from Zetor. I believe they called out that Timmy Prono was low, and that's why Zetor did push, as he only needs to land 1 shot. Vitzi getting a kill into Dalaprane, though. So now...
Mankey's falling back.
Yeah, but look at Celsia. They have Subulet at 1 and Mankey over at base. They're kind of spread out, and that could work in their favor, or it could be their demise, depending on if Subulet gets called out.
Well, Subulet's gotta help Mankey out. Mankey's completely surrounded by Vitzi, Zetor, and Cyphers.
And
they're obviously not gonna push him.
The bomb is down in beds as well. Is that what people call it? Barracks or beds? I don't know. But
bedroom.
Zetor, yeah, bedroom. Zetor and Cyphers they have that bomb in bedroom. As offense team, you don't want to have your bomb there.
Well, Subulet's gotta open the round here. Don't know if Vitzi's looking at him. He should spot him almost straight away.
But Vitzi's so low, but Subulet doesn't land any shots.
Well, they now know where Subulet is, so that may be good for them. Almost needing Vitzi out there. That was a nice try. Winky's gonna try and move around. He's gotta get the C4 in his own. I think he realized that now. 1v3. Trying to flash Zetor. Zetor gets jump shot at there. What a shot by Mankey.
That DSR, man.
Oh, that's actually an interesting fact. I mean, I think a lot of players notice it as well, but the DSR is actually becoming a top tier gun again. It seemed like it got buffed about 2 updates ago, and especially with the long range barrel now, it rarely tags. It has about the same tag rate as FR, so it's becoming a better gun as the FR is at the moment.
Yeah, it's because of how they changed the armor calculations about like 4 or 5 patches ago. I don't actually remember when they did it, but they changed all that and it made the DSR so much better. It actually made the FRF2 a little bit weaker, and I believe that's why a lot of people don't use it. It's still a pretty good gun, it's just not what it used to be, and now there's a little bit more variety. And look, it was 3-0, and now it's 3-2, and Andromeda is actually in a pretty good spot here to tie it up 3-3 on this side switch on this last round. Celsia, though, they did push into 2. They haven't planted the bomb yet, but they need to get a few kills before they do plant, or else that retake from Andromeda is going to be really rough.
Kimpa's playing way too far back, and Timmy was able to make a shot on him on base.
Yeah, Fitzy gives away his position with a grenade.
Charge set.
Zeeter's now also down. But Vitzy's still there. Oh, look at that pick being made. Just Sibyl up in a 1v2 situation. He knows the guys are going to be coming from base. That's one.
Friendly troops
And
eliminated.
that's two. What a spot hole by Sibyl. It's maybe just a 1-on-2, but this is important for the 2 lead for Celsia. Wow.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
What I do notice is that since Celsia is playing so strong, Andromeda is trying to play a bit more passively, and even Kimpa is playing very passively and is not trying to play aggressive as he always does. And I think that's kind of backfiring them now. Because Kimpa's not able to get the pigs that Andromeda usually relies on, and since he can't get the pigs, yeah, it's real tough for them.
This entire tournament, Kimpa has been bottom fragging a lot more than we usually see him top frag. Like, so I think that's having a big impact on Andromeda's ability to play defense and offense. And here comes the push from Andromeda.
They all want to take it very badly. That's why they're probably playing a bit more passive, but
Charge set.
it doesn't seem to work out for Kimpa. It really does seem to work out for Celsia. Celsia's playing absolutely amazing. Kimpa's now gonna run. Or maybe not. Kimpa's going for the nade spot there, I think. No, it's not. He's actually gonna go on Alp team.
Oh, this is so crazy. Two reporters on TV. Cyphers gets a double kill. Can he find the third on Superlet? He does.
Oh no!
Operation success.
Cyphers,
Return to
man.
main base. Your efforts are commended.
I'm not quite sure why Celsia went for the immediate defuse. They still had about 5 seconds to play around with, and they could have easily taken out Cyphers if they actually had focused him on that forklift with the guy on ramp and Timmy Prono pushing in there on the side. So I think they were kind of jumping the gun a little bit. But Andromeda 3-4 now for them on the offensive side. Slowly pushing back to 2. I mean, it worked once. Why not go there again?
What's interesting to see with Celsia, especially on the 2 side, they're playing on retake. You usually have the guys playing quite close on the 2 side, or just a scope camp in the base, and the other guy who's just waiting around the dark room or at the stairs to perform a backup. But in this case, they're just playing outside the spot. They're just gonna play retake. I don't know if that's gonna work out, but I think we'll notice quite soon, because Andromeda's going in now. Now a single shot's been hit, and yet the side's been taken and the bomb's been set it. Timmy checking to see if anyone's on mid. Sibila and Kempa missing out on each other.
Look at, just press tab and look at the minimap. There's players everywhere. Kimpa takes that team forward.
Don't
Dolphin
making
takes
an
out
important
Kimpa.
pick. There is Latu again. Latu now going for 3K. No, Cyphers gets him out, but now it does make it to 4-4. Andromeda's back in the game.
Yeah, Andromeda doesn't want to lose this map. They don't want to go to the loser bracket. They definitely want to take it to a third map to win the entire match. But are they going to be able to? Yes, they were able to get 2 rounds here, but can they continue it on?
Oh, look at this. Celsia is trying to play on 2 now. It's just Mankey on that one side. Mankey's got to hold him off. He does get 1 pick, but I doubt it's enough. Kimpa does not know that Sibulet's on top of him. Well, he does know now. Should be calling out for help. Devil Eat's going to the top. Timmy's coming from base. They're coming from everywhere.
Andromeda has a
Subulet's
double
now going for
Subulet.
it.
They dealt with Devil Eat, takes him out, but Subulet comes around on bridge, takes down Fitzy. Kimpa pistols down.
Kimpa just going for the pistol.
Yeah, but Timmy Prono is in the
Yes,
right
Timmy.
spot. Now 1v1.
Letu just waiting for him. Nicely played by Letu.
Your efforts are commended.
So
Timmy was about to go huge that
yeah,
round.
he could have gone huge, but he just got shut down too early there. By Let. Let has always been the anti-clutch, to be honest. If you're trying to clutch and you're playing against Let, good luck. Mackie calls all of Andromeda pushing to 1, sees 2 of them go to top. I don't know if you saw Let at the barrels there, but Mackie is going to rotate out of 1. Going to go to the top. We're going to avoid those grenades. Going to get headshotted there by Zetor. Takes down Zetor though. Wow, Mackie is just getting naded. He's just getting desecrated up there. Let's gonna come around the corner and just pop him in the head. Let gonna get a double kill, locking down that dark room.
Dolphin's just waiting inside there. See if he can get a shot on Kimpa. Timmy Purno is all the way in the base. What is he doing there? Does he know about Cyphers? Well, Cyphers knows about him now.
Kimpa just walked into
One
the
piece
site
sword.
and just took down Dolphin like it was nothing.
Enemy troops eliminated.
Andromeda,
and
where did
Cyphers
this
there.
come from? 3 rounds in a row?
Return to main base. Your efforts
It's 4 rounds in a
4
row,
rounds
actually.
in a row. Ah.
They're playing really strong now. What Celsia is not doing, they're trying to avoid confrontation and try to push the players together with 2 people. What does not work here in this case, it's usually good to buddy up and take the enemy down with 2 players, but at the time they do it, Andromeda already has like 3 guys on the side, and they're then gonna face 3 and 2, which means they have no chance again.
Here comes that 2 push really fast. Andromeda coming into 2 here. Devlead is the only one in here. He needs to go ham. Timmy Purno does tag up Fitzy, but Devlead takes down Let. Can he find any more? No. Cyphus takes down Devlead. Oh, that grenade. Mackie take down Fitzy. Dolphin taking down Kimpa. Timmy Purno getting to kill the Z-Tor. And Mackie. Oh, what is happening on this round?
That was an amazing retake with Celsia. It all started with that nade from Mankey, completely surprising everyone there. And then he was able to take them all out.
Operation success. Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
How awful would it be if Andromeda were able to make it back to 6 after 4 rounds and then Celsia just comes back and wins the next 2 rounds?
And maybe right after all, my prediction of 7-5 for Andromeda.
Yeah, you could be.
That would be first.
But look at this, they put Timmy Purno inside of 1, he's gonna watch this tank push. Celsia, and 2 rounds ago, Celsia stacked 2 because Andromeda kept going to 2, and then Andromeda all of a sudden made the right call to go to 1. I think Celsia learned their lesson and they're just gonna like, just do the typical always keep 1 guy in sight kind of thing. Let's see if Devlead can do this. Cyphus coming to the site along with the rest of Andromeda pushing in here. Devlead has no impact at all, can't do any damage. Z-Tor Cyphus trying to spam up in the tunnel, taking down Maggie. Timmy Purno with
Oh, and
another
Fitzy
grenade.
getting naded again. That's 2 rounds in a row now.
Timmy Purno trying to go ham here, gets 2 kills, but he's ultimately going to get taken down by Let. Let that anti-clutch. Simblite coming to the site. Can he take down Let? Got so many players to deal with here.
Enemy troops eliminated.
There we go, 7-5.
Operation success.
We are
Return to
going
main
to the
base.
3rd map
Your efforts
as
are
Andromeda
commended.
takes 2nd map dual side home with a 7th win.
So
That was quite the comeback, and I think it was pretty clear what happened there. I mean, on defense, you saw Andromeda playing very passively, and when they were on tech, they just pushed so much, they played so aggressive, and you saw how that paid off.
yeah, for sure. Celsia, like, their offense was really good, but their defense wasn't as versatile as their offense was. Like, Celsia's defense was really, like, dictated by the offensive play from Andromeda, and I think that's why they lost those key rounds. I don't know, and Kimpa started to step up, but also Let and Cyphers were doing so much work for their team.
Apparently, we still have the issue with the sound, at least some people are talking about it. So, I don't know what exactly is going on, but it's definitely not helping out. So yeah, Hammer is going to be the next and final map of these winner bracket finals. What are your predictions on that, Ink?
Hammer Blow, oh man, you know, it really depends on if they're gonna send, if Andromeda plays defense, if they send Kimpa to that red container to lock down Hole and Bridge, and they have Cyphers or Z-Tor playing down at the red container with him to lock down that bridge. If they can do that, like they've done in the past, I think Andromeda's defense will be really strong, as that red container gives a lot of information about 2 and 1, stuff like that. But if Celsia, they can just play together and play like they did on Airplane in that first half of Dual Set. Winner bracket finals, Celsia and Andromeda. Who is going to the grand finals? Who's going to have that 1 map lead advantage? And there's still so many more games to go today.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that the loser bracket finals are already starting off. I believe it's Villains against Reeves. Yeah, it's indeed Villains against Reeves. I think they're already playing.
I think it's the semi-finals.
Let's see when they started. Should be about 20 minutes ago. No, they actually started quite recently, about 10 minutes ago, I think. They're playing a BO3, so that means we'll probably be able to hop in Summer Map 2. So that would be nice. We'll be able to cast something of the loser bracket semifinals, afterwards loser bracket finals, the runner-up, and afterwards the grand final. So that is going to be one huge of a thing. It's all gonna come down, well, especially since for Andromeda, it's all gonna come down on Kimpa. If Kimpa can go huge here, then yeah, Andromeda is pretty much settled. But if they don't, then it's gonna be really, really hard for them. It's definitely put to be a very, very close game.
So Celsia is going to be on the defense, I believe. Yes, alright.
Yes, they are.
So Andromeda on that offense, they're going for a fast hold push with one Zito, the only one going to warehouse here. We're gonna have to see how this works out for them. They're gonna meet up with Mankey right now. Mankey gets one kill. Timmy Proto takes down Cypher, shutting down this push. Let, can he get a double kill to make it back for his team? He does, but he's also gonna get shut down from Cibolet and Warehouse. And Zitor is gonna capitalize on the return kill there, taking down Cibolet. So really good play from both teams there, both covering both of their spots, but ultimately it
That
was
was
in
a
favor of
very fast
Andromeda,
push.
I believe. Actually, it's tied 2-2, so it's kind of equalized out.
It was a very, very fast push. Kimpa's now gonna set, and Zeter's gonna try and hold him off. He's playing on close range with that bomb mode. One of the players already passed. Zeter heard this. Gotta take him out. Oh, and this is what Celsia does smart. They're just gonna tag along and play 2-on-1 against Zeter.
Yeah, Kimpa kind of peeked there. They might have seen his barrel. Definitely gonna call us out. No, Kimpa's gonna take him down. So what is Dollprint going to do? Dollprint going to peek this left-hand side. Might see Kimpa. Sees him a little bit. Kimpa. To look to his right now. Kimpa's going to look to his left. Dollprint coming around the corner. Time is ticking down.
Kimpa just running around. Look at that plays by Kimpa.
Excellent
Just knows how to
there,
play it.
All the knives coming out. And it's a stalemate. They don't want to shoot each other. What's going on?
But that's actually the mentality they have in Asia as well. If someone like defuses the bomb over some of the ninjas, they don't kill each other as they do in EU and NA server.
Yeah.
They have a lot of respect for each other. It's just a sign of respect between Celsia and Andromeda, which is really, really good to see. Zeter now trying to push up in mid. He's been called. Kimpa gets Mankey down.
But look at this.
Once
Timmy
again,
Proto and
mid's
Cibolet,
open.
they're trapped in warehouse. They have players on each side. They need to go absolutely massive. Cibolet can't land any shots. Timmy Proto does back out. It's actually still in here. Gets a second kill. Can he find the third? Oh my god.
That's
Timmy
three. Oh my god, Timmy with such a nice try, getting 3 kills there. But it's now a 2-on-1 situation for Dolphin. Dolphin is full HP though, and Kimpa's only 30 HP. That's where Letu is only 10 HP,
Yeah.
but I already heard where he is.
Well, that's like 2 HP to be honest. Oh, here he's coming.
Dolphin gets the first kill. He finds out where he is.
Oh,
Oh, look at that! What a shot by Dolphin! He didn't see Letu, then Letu started firing, and Dolphin just flick shotted him all over the place. That was a really strong retake by Dolphin.
yeah, but Celsia needed to win that round to keep it close. You don't want to be down 2-0 opening up into the third map like this. Definitely want to keep it close, keep it challenged amongst both of the teams. And are we going to see Andromeda try to go to 1?
Well, especially in a map like Hammerblow. It's also quite defense-sided, so if they would have lost that round, it would have been almost a loss for them already. That's how fast it can go here. Now nothing's lost.
And after losing that round, Andromeda are deciding to take it slow, going to go for picks over straight up rushing. Though I believe just straight up, kind of like not straight up rushing, but being that overly aggressive, trying to dominate the map a little bit. That's kind of where Andromeda shines. This slow play, we never really see Andromeda like make it out with a round win from this kind of play.
Well, I did find interesting how Celsia played that first round. They had 2 people push up in mid, and now 1 guy playing in the warehouse, also supporting the guys in mid. That was a really strong tactic. Fortunately, it did not work out for them as well, but it would definitely be a good move to pull it off more often. It's more of an alternative tactic of the usual one, because usually you play 2-1-2
But look at
or
this
3-1-1.
Andromeda, they're all at 1, all 5 members. Subalet, he knows that they're all there, he's going to try to flank, but Safez is going to kill him. That allows them to either do a rotate or they're just going to push into 1 here, but it's Double Elite, Dollarprane, and Mankey all inside of 1. This is a meat grinder. Double Elite takes down Zetor. Fitzy takes down Double Elite, Sifus takes down Mankey, Dollarprane takes down Kimpa. Oh my gosh,
That's super done.
Sifus.
And now Cyphers gets him as well. It's just Timmy up. Timmy missing his shot there.
Yeah, but Timmy is using this most on the gauntlet. It is the probably the best scope he could use to try to clutch inside of 1 site. Will he be able to do it though? He's coming from behind. He did make noise. Cyphus probably hurt him. Timmy Perno coming around the side. Going to miss the first shot on Cyphus. He's going to back off. Going to try to delay time as much as possible. Timmy Perno just needs to go in there and get kills. There's a player on his left and there's a player at the back left tank as well. Timmy Perno missing another shot. Seeing the players, he knows where they are. But can he find them? He's only got 18 seconds left. Missing another shot. Cyphus is going to shut him down. Cyphus got 3 kills or 2 kills that round.
You got quite a few.
Yeah, he definitely saved that 1 push. His team kept trying to push in there. And he saved it for them as I think Dollarbrain got like 2 kills on Fitzy and Let. It's definitely scary for Andromeda. But they did come out on top there. They are 2-1 now.
Timmy's now playing in the spot you were talking about earlier on where you thought Kimpa was going to play. Well, we'll see that later on.
Yeah.
But Timmy's now in the spot.
And
Let's see what Timmy can do here.
This is kind of like that double door spot on dual site, but it has a much more impact and much more high risk and reward with it. Look at Timmy Perno getting the first kill onto Vitzy, and now he can just freely back off and try to kill Zetor here. Gets the kill onto Zetor as well. Can he find the 3rd?
He's going to meet up with Kimpa now.
Oh,
There we go,
my
that's 3.
gosh.
It's Timmy time. He's gonna spot Cyphers now. Oh, and he gets Cyphers. It's a 4K. Is he going for the ace?
Well,
Just let it up.
Led is walking into his crosshair, so potentially missing the first shot.
Ah, missing the shot. And Mankey sealing his ace there. Poor Timmy. But what a round for Timmy.
And that's what I'm talking about. That red container, that can be it's a really high risk spot, but it can have such an impact, and it's really crazy, especially if you're a scope like Kimpa, Timmy Perno. You can do so much with it. And that's going to bring it back 2-2, tied between these teams on the 3rd map as well. Mankey is going to take down Vitzy. Good hold here from Andromeda. Mankey getting a double kill. Timmy Perno taking down Let. Celsia, excellent job here at this double door, defending it. Zetor.
Look at Zetor. He's just ninjing through. Sibilat did not spot him.
But Timmy Perno has the game sense. He's aware that someone probably pushed through warehouse. I think Sibilat probably heard him, actually. It's all going to be up to Kimpa for Andromeda now in a 1v4. He has a DSR. Not quite imposed in the gaunt, but definitely still doable for him.
He got the first goal already, so it's a 1v5 situation if he makes it. But Dolphin's already catching up and taking him out.
Yeah, makes one long move there in the 1v4. Well, Celsia, they need to win this round on defense. If not, I don't think they'll have enough padding on offense to figure out how the defensive team's playing to wiggle their way through. So Celsia, it definitely pressures on them this round to win this round. Definitely needs to get a few kills, but Andromeda, they're doing the same thing they did last round. They're just going to hole. And, I mean, hasn't really been working out for Andromeda when they sit in hole and they get stopped. If they can get into 2, it has worked. But Timmy Perno, Sibilet, they are playing in that warehouse. I don't think they have any vision on this. 2 side would be completely open for them if they walked this double door. Timmy Perno.
No, Timmy's waiting for him.
But Timmy, he's a 1-man army here. It's going to be him against 3 players. Is he going to be able to do this?
Should definitely be able to get at least 1 shot.
Does he take down
Now
Sibilet?
he's good to go.
Now Timmy Perno's focus is split. He has to go into warehouse to lock this down. Gets 1 kill. Can he find the 2nd? Misses the 2nd to Cyphus. That was a crucial miss. That could be potentially be the round for Andromeda. The retake, it's going to be a 3 versus 4 here for Celsia. All 3 players coming out from spawn. They have pushed up on the crates. But Zetor...
Kimpa's playing back.
Yes,
Kimpa actually moved up.
2v3 here for Celsia. They have 25 seconds to work with. Dollbrain is going to push up. We're going to hop on board to him. They see a player
Kimpa
up
misses
in
a
the window.
shot.
Please advise the primary target. Friendly troops eliminated.
Really good
But
play.
that was not for them.
Return to main base.
Andromeda holding the spot off here, making it 3-3, and definitely having the best outcome here. Now starting on defense.
Yeah, that hold from Andromeda, they had one player in warehouse and they had two players on site, and they played it perfectly. They got the kills, and they also delayed as long as possible with those grenades. So really good job there from Andromeda, but as you said, Celsia offense now. We're going to have to see if Celsia can just beat through that defense that Andromeda should be known for, to be honest, with Kimpa and Cyphers. They're going to have Let in that warehouse. Zetor and Kimpa are going to be playing it too. I think Zetor's more of a float right now. But look at Celsia, they're kind of spread out across the map, looking for picks, kind of doing that slow play. Hopefully they group up together and use that buddy system to work together to get picks. How do you think this round is going to pan out, Jeremy?
What I do find quite interesting to see is that Andromeda has been playing constantly with a lot of rifles. Usually they play with two pointments, Vitsi and Zetor, and they're just tagging along together, especially on Hammerblow. They're just gonna hold down the warehouse on their own, but that's kind of the opposite of what they're doing now. I mean, Zetor is just walking around in the base, staying on range with his pointment, which does not seem like the best pick. But just waiting there, all alone in the warehouse, and Vitsi and Cyphers are holding on the one side. Or Kimpa's, of course, gonna try and assist him a bit for 1 and 2. I think for Kimpa it is the best side to hold, but it's quite a different tactic than they usually do. I don't know if it'll work out for them. You do have, with the Kraken here, you can wallbang all over that one side. So it may be useful if they can get some picks. And that's also an advantage point of the DSR over the FR. DSR actually does have wallbang, so with DSR you can shoot through this wall.
Yeah.
And that's such a great advantage for a scope being this fast. Now less tanky, it's pretty much top tier. It's got everything that FR doesn't have. Oh, Timmy spotted Zetor there, and I don't think Zetor saw him. No, he didn't. Timmy going 1, 2. Oh, and the Skimpa. That was a nice pick. Cyphers is just waiting all the way in
He
back.
gets one kill.
The tank.
He finds Civilette. Can't get him. He will get taken out. Dollbrain taking down Cyphers there. Man can take down Let. Dollbrain though is 1 HP. Can he defend this against Kimpa? He does.
Operation success. Return to
Whoa,
main
what an
base. Your efforts are commended.
that was a volatile one take, I would have to say, from Celsia. They pushed in, they got the 2 kills, but then they lost 2 or 3 players, and they were just lucky to bring it back, to be honest. And it's
Celsia
4
was
turn.
lucky though. Especially Dollbrain, that Kimpa did not know that he was 1 HP. If Kimpa had known, he would have just pistoled him out and probably take the round as well.
Oh, look at this, Kimpa, Vitsi, each getting a kill of their own over at 1. That push from Celsia at double doors and on one side is not working out. And now Celsia, they're down 2 players to the 5 of Andromeda. Not looking good right now. Timmy Perno needs to get a couple of picks. Dollbrain needs to land some grenades.
Look at
Kimpa's,
Timmy's carry though.
yeah, that's for sure. Well, look at Dollbrain's carry too, 9-2.
They're both playing absolutely amazing for that team. I don't know what's Timmy trying to do, but he was trying to get on somewhere.
Yeah, we're gonna hop on board to Civilette, see what he's able to do. He might try to push into the spawn with Timmy Prono trying to peek this against Zetor.
Cyphers and Vitsi are both hiding inside.
Yeah.
Nobody can see him.
I think the best thing right now for Celsia to do is to get control of the spawn, getting those 2 kills in there, or just getting control of spawn in general, and then working towards 2 or 1. If they push into a side right now, they have so many players to deal with in a retake, and they're often gonna opt to go for a 1 push. Zetor on the right takes down Timmy Perno, but Sublette is gonna be able to return the frag. Cyphers takes down Dollbrain with an excellent 3-shot kill. Sublette pushing in, Hail Mary.
Eliminated.
No
Operation
chance.
success.
Yeah, and it's
Return to
tied
main base.
again back to
Your
4-4.
efforts are commended.
And it's
They should have pushed way faster.
They should have pushed faster. They should have pushed spawn. Maybe they should have waited for Timmy Perno to get like a few picks instead of pushing in, because when you're at that much of a disadvantage, pushing into a site is going to get you killed on the retake. So why not take the risk and get Timmy Perno to get kills?
Well, they did get a pick with that nade on Vitsi, which meant that Cyphers was all alone on the spot. If they had pushed in with 4 people, because there were 4 people there, they had a really, really good chance on taking the round just with that nade kill, and yet they didn't.
Okay, is
So
Timmy
that was
Prono going to
unfortunate
check this
for them.
corner though? Vitsi is playing on the outside, might catch Timmy Prono off guard, but no, Timmy Prono is too smart, takes him down. Cyphus is also playing on the outside, I believe, as well.
Timmy going for a nade spot now. Is he going to try and nade out Kimpa or Cyphers?
Cyphus is in a really bad spot here without any support. Kimpa really has to do a big job here if Celsia try to push up here. And actually, he has Zitor supporting him now. But look at 2. 2 is completely open. If Timmy Prono could just get some like knowledge on what's going on here over at 1, he could make a really good call for his team.
Well, Mankey's already going there.
Yeah. But Mankey doesn't know
Well, Let's just waiting for it.
Mankey doesn't know that there's like only one guy there. Zitor's over here now too, so their window of opportunity has passed. Kimpa, another kill onto Timmy. Andromeda is just picking them off one by one. Oh, I can see his head. Oh, Mankey sees him as well.
Mankey's gotta walk away now. That was quite a crucial mistake, and Cypher's gonna try and wait him off.
Yeah, Let needs to
The players
defend
know
this.
it's to.
Oh, but Double
know
is
it's
gonna
to.
get the frag. Gonna take down Let. Kimpa is gonna rotate over. Zitor pushes out, takes down Mankey. But now Kimpa needs to defend the site with Zitor. Kimpa gets a nice one onto Civilette. Double last man alive in a 1v3. He's got 2 HP, and he's about to get naded. And Kimpa's...
Oh, and Kimpa again. How many kills did he get that round? Was that 4?
It could have been. Kimpa's just absolutely crazy. And it's 5-4. Andromeda takes the lead yet again. And we saw this last time. Andromeda, it's tied 4-4 at the mid of the map, and then Andromeda just slowly come out and win.
Kimpa's doing exactly what he was expected to do. Carry his team, go huge, and win the match with it. Now we get Simi also.
Oh, these nades from Kimpa and Vitsi. This is not looking good for Celsia. They're down 2 players. One of their players has 10 HP, no helmet. I don't know what Celsia can do from this round. They've lost their scope. Dollarprane is still up. He could potentially get 2 frags going into his site. But
and Zitor with another nade on Dollarprane.
But again, like, this is
That's
what you were
pretty much
saying.
a round.
Celsia, they're taking their time. They're playing slow. They need to be aggressive like Andromeda was in those first few early rounds on offense. Not just like push in straight away, but just like be aggressive in acquiring map control. And as we see, Zitor and Kimpa, they pushed out to double doors, and they also had Let nading for them. And it worked out really well. They got 2 nade kills from it. Kimpa got a pick. And now we're in the situation that we are. What can Double Elite and Civilette try to do here to win this round?
Well, the thing is, they're trying to play on picks as they were doing the previous ones, and that does work out usually. But Hammerblow is not really a map where you're able to get those picks easily because everyone's just playing so bloody passive. I don't think there's any map where a defensive team would play so passive as Hammerblow, and that's probably the reason why they are losing. They can't get their picks and they're just losing. But Andromeda is, even now, look at how aggressive they play on the bridge.
Yeah, they're hungry for this win. They want to win this and go to the grand finals immediately. Just a lot of trade kills actually going over there at bridge. It's still going to be 4-4. Well, Civilette is going to pick up that Mosin from Timmy. He is going to be the new scope for Celsia. He is going to have to try to get a pick. Kimpa, though, taking out Dollarprane, that is not good. That is the 2 top fraggers of Celsia down in the last, potentially the last round here.
It's going to be very hard for Celsia now to do anything. Civilite's going to make a picks now. If he's able to take Cyphers down, he's got a good opportunity.
Misses the shot. Cyphers is going to keep trying to peek him. Kimpa is now on his right. Civilette, are you going to be aware of this? Are you going to get shot through the smoke?
You can see him.
Kimpa's actually behind Forklift now, so Civilette might get caught off guard here if he tries to peek that again. But the one push is coming out from Celsia. Cyphers locking down that site. Vitsi as well taking that Civilette and Double Elite.
And that's a GG.
Return to main base. Your efforts
Andromeda
are
wins
commended.
it after all. Not really what we expected after Mace to win the first map, yeah, but 7-5 and a 7-4 win in map 2 and 3. They were able to secure it after all and make their way to the grand finals, where they will be awaiting the winner of the runner-up, which will be Celsia against a yet to be announced player. It's either gonna be Reeves or it's gonna be Villains.